What's up? Today we're going to do a tutorial about making a full drum loop in Massive. Yeah. Let me just hide that. So, here's what it sounds like. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, open up a new sound in Massive. And the first thing you're going to want to do, turn on all 3 oscillators, or all 5, I guess. And the first oscillator you're going to use is the sine square. Drag it all the way to the sine. The second oscillator is frozen. And the third oscillator is silver. Alright. Sounds pretty cool, but not the sound we're going for. Take your phase oscillator, put it on 3. And the noise oscillator, take it and put it at high metallic. Alright, you're going to be using 3 LFO patches set to performer. The 5th one I use as a bass drum and load it up with this curve right here. Unless you want a reverse sound, in which case you do that, but we're not doing that. We're doing this. And drag it to 8 because 1 bar of this patch is set to 8th notes because we're in drum and bass tempo. Because that's how we roll. And so it's it'll make more sense here in a moment. The 6th one will be your snare drum. And as we know, drum and bass hits on the 2 and 4 on the snare drum. Again, load up the curve, this one right here. Bada bing, bada boom, there you go. And this one is going to be your hi-hats. And just as long as it's synced, you can really do whatever. It doesn't actually need to be certain, but we'll do that. Sync this one, 16th notes will work fine. Make sure they're all synced too to 8th notes. The hi-hat doesn't need to be because, well, it's hi-hats. It's not super crucial, it's just to fill the space. There we go. First one, set the 5th one to the oscillator and drag it up. And then set your pitch down 3 octaves to -36. There you go. Second one, drag it to the amp. Turn it all the way down and then push up all the way. Same with the 3rd one. Yeah, kind of there. Oh my god, I got a new follower on Tumblr. And then just drag this down to some strange amount. Yeah, that should be good. Same with this one. Actually, drag this one down all the way. And if I remember correctly, kind of set your wavetable positions to taste, but I remember this sounding pretty good right about there. And same with this. Not bad. Let's set. You know what we forgot to do? By we, I mean I. Take your X fader, your crossfader, and set it all the way to top. You can even take the 5th one and put it here to give it more of a transient. Kind of like a Roland 909s. Now to make it even sound better, you're going to want to hit the restart via gate, so that way everything starts at the same position. Make sure these are all going to restart at the 1, otherwise it won't work as well. It'll still work, but it won't work the way you need it to. Monophonic. Let's just turn off all the sounds, so that way you can use any note and it'll hit at the same note. Add some effects, like some small reverb. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Just play around with it. That's kind of the basic thing of the patch. Play around with it, find different ones that may work better, may not work better. So yeah, that's how using one patch in Massive you can make some very basic drum sounds. Anyway, have a good one. Take it easy.